of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the floor.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster.
Ready. Ready, fight.
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch.
Ooh, what a punch.
Jab splits the guard beautifully there. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Nice body.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. All right, single collar tie now. Just misses there with the left.
Right on the elbow. Body lands.
Once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Oh, single collar tie here. Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection. Misses again with a right punch. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Nice strike. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break it?
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down the big leg. Actually got the takedown.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and bring down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, flush knee to the body. He's got the length advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange. Choi gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Nice, sneaky head kick.
Now connects with a right. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch in the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. If you take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Single collar tie now.
Dig and kick.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Set up those low kicks. What a punch.
Just missed with the left there. Final seconds of round one. There's the kick, it's blocked.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Nice work out there, kid. This striking is on a whole nother level. Keep doing that.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Left-right combo is good. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into the strike.
The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separations.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Back to the feet now. Nice punch by the Korean Superboy.
Powerful leg kick lands.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Well, missed on that one. Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, you might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Sound strike on the ground. Some high-level ground and pound here in DC. When you're throwing hammer fists like this, you're not trying to score. You're trying to finish the job.
You're not trying to score. You want to end the night of your opponent. And right now, that is exactly what he is trying to do.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, strong punch there by the Korean Superboy. Spinning back fist is there. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing. And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot. Oh, he hurt it badly, the jab. Big powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Oh, looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Under a minute to go.
Ooh, nice right hand.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
45 seconds remain in the round. Choi gets back up again. Nicely done. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
20 seconds to go, round two. Oh, nice knee to the body, just what he needed there. 10 seconds remain in round two.
Punch over the top.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Non-stop punches. That's what I like to see. This next round, you want even more.
All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Try to establish that jab.
Big punch lands through the middle. Very tricky when he throws that body. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Now a knee to the body.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Choi.
He lands another punch to the head.
Oh, nice pocket out there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he wants.
A sigh of relief from the people watching, because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good.
Beautiful body kick.
Back and forth we go. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, and they separate. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Takedown. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Choi. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. That punch no good. How about that shin? Pretty nice knee there, DC.
Great job finding the opportunity to land that strike.
Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him.
Over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low, and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Right hand punch to the clinch.
All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Final seconds.
Oh, big punch land.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat. Both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very right there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Nice punch by the Korean Super Bowl.
Oh, what a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Good watch. Yeah, he's mixing it all up. nice body kick land.
Got the single collar tie. Some nice back and forth action here. And he lands the knee to the body now. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tail, just a brutal kick.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Good punch lands.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Unable to connect there. Right on the button. A little single collar tie there.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Under 3 minutes remain in round 4. Back to the jab now, no good.
That was lightning fast, that right hand. Look at him whip his hip to that kick. What a beautiful takedown.
The Korean Superboy gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Nice hammer fist. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Serve him up. Go get him. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
2 minutes to go in the round.
Look at the turtle in that kick.
Punches blocked. Oh! Huge right hand! All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
All right, so he connects with another punch there, kind of targeting that cut, I think.
I mean, when you get a cut on your opponent and you see it and it's pouring blood, you continue to attack it. Every time you land, you can see that it splits it a little bit more. Great job. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's
out!
Oh, my goodness.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. All right, let's re-rack the highlight now, DC, and he's certainly going to enjoy watching this one back. The head kick was there early, it was there often, and ultimately ended the night for his opponent.
He found a weakness in his opponent's game. The left kick. Over and over, he was able to land it. And he was landing the strikes, too, with his hands. But ultimately, it was the kick that was hidden behind the punch that finished the fight for him.
The official decision is
Ladies
in.
and gentlemen,
Here's
referee
Bruce Buffer.
Herb Dean has called us on for this contest at 4 minutes of round number 4.